It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. And it comes your way next.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. Greg, you get to a game like this and you love the matchup because as we watch and get ready, you just watch highlight after highlight of the ball in the air. Down the field, we got two big-arm quarterbacks going head-to-head here in this one.
And if you love offensive football and you love high-level quarterback play, we've got a matchup that I think you're going to be pretty excited to sit down and take in alongside us because every blade of grass is an opportunity to deliver the ball. And the amount of pressure on these defenses to defend the entire field, knowing there is no throw-off limit, there is no route that cannot be unleashed. This is the ultimate test for any defense when you have two quarterbacks like this lined up under center.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. And a strong performance here certainly helped him achieve that goal.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Goff with the give to Montgomery. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd down and 9. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league, and really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Burrow here on second down. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now Brown. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusivas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's complete to all the tight end. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
To throw is Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Geno Stone that time, all over him in coverage. 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And That's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bengals offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Brown. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow now. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing is Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. They bring Chase in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for... This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Lions are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Goff to throw on 1st down. This one caught by Patrick. Second down and 8. Throwing, Goff. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions, first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Goff to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions are back within 1. It's 7-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, Burrow. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete. Second and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play, prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Burrow now. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
It is 3rd and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out on the money. Big pickup.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Third and long. Now, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Lions will take the lead here in the third quarter. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now, Burrow. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. As completed is St. Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Burrow to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. That's going to keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up past the 25. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick, and they walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
So